Hello everyone, myself Vinamra Agarwal.
And myself, Karthik Patel. So we have been working on the project Gameplan. So this project is specific towards the academies and coaches and players. So we have developed a system where players can sign up onto the tournaments and coaches can organize sessions for the training, or they can even organize tournaments in their academy itself. So when we did the research on what is the actual requirement of coaches and players, like what do they require in an app, so we realized that there's a very big gap with the attendance system, with uh, with the system where the coaches want to inform something to the players and they're not getting the right information at the right time. So we have included on the coach side specifically, we have included things like real-time updates, analytics, and also attendance tracking. And on the top of it, we have a broadcast system. So when it comes to the player side, so we realize that in players, ठीक है, players are not able to recognize where the tournaments are being held. Like if you go to academy, ठीक है, you will be only knowing the tournaments that are going to be held in that academy. If there is any external player that is coming to your academy, then only you're going to come to know that there is a tournament that is being held at academy B. So we have the homepage of the app is specific towards the tournament itself. So any player from any academy, even if he is not a registered academy player, they can sign up onto the tournaments, and depending upon the level they are, like beginner, amateur, or professional, they will be paired up, and then they will be like the tournament will be held. And we have an automated reminder and also a calendar sync with the Google calendar. So suppose there's a training session at 12 o'clock, so not only the app is going to give you a reminder, but also it's going to sync with your whole ecosystem and give you a reminder that you have a training session at this academy. And also on the top of it, we have segregated the app in two sides. The first side is coach dashboard. So the coach dashboard is specific only for tournament, training, attendance, like the things that only coaches require. They don't have to like skip any screen that this is for players or anything. And same goes for players. We have provided the specific features like leaderboard, profile, events, tournaments, viewing of tournaments, managing tournaments, oh sorry, saving tournaments, or anything like that. So this, by doing this only, we have improved the usability by 40%. This is through a survey. So further, Vinam will be explaining.
We have a easy coach tournament creation section. So the coaches are prompted step by step to create tournaments. We have a 4 to 5 step process where the coaches can very easily set up tournaments based on their requirements or modifications. They have customizable rules, which includes brackets, scoring options, or any notes or links that should be sent to the user. We have an integrated payment system so that the coaches can easily avail fees for the services. And our automated notification system also increases the signups by 30%. Our UI design is very easy and simple to navigate. We have easy registrations, we have personalized recommendation, and we have stats shown for players. As you can see on the left side, we have some screens shown. Players can easily register through their social media or Google accounts, and we offer personalized recommendations for each players and player. Uh, so we have a very intuitive attendance system, which includes a QR code for checking in for the players. We have automatic tracking system for the coaches. The coaches can see the players who are in the academy at present and the people who are absent, which saves a lot of time per week for logging in and for making reports. We have real-time reporting system on player participation, and overall it saves a lot of time for coaches and for players because coaches can see which players are available and which players are absent, and they can notify players accordingly, and players can also track the progress using the same method.
Further on, now we'll be discussing the designs that we created on the paper, and then we changed, like, then we implemented it on Figma.
Yes. So I will now be discussing the initial paper prototype models that we have developed. First, we have the onboarding screens. The first screen prompts the user to join as a guest, a player, or a coach. The fee is not payable at the beginning, but when you avail the services, uh, then then we are prompted to the login page. It is a general login page with an email ID and a password option. You have the forgot password option, or you can also sign in from your Google, Facebook, or any other accounts if you have. Then we are prompted to sign up number three page, which is registering as a coach. We have the fields of first name, last name, email, contact, password. It is a generalized registering page. Next page is sign up for registers the Academy of Coaches, which includes the academy name, address. In address, we have added an option to locate the address of the academy on using Google Maps. Then they can select the sports uh, with which the academy is associated, such as badminton, basketball, football, cricket, or be it any sport. Then we have an insert images option for the academy, which is mandatory, which is not optional, where coaches have to insert images for their academy and then they can enter the description of their academy if they are willing to do so. Uh, Next, we go on to sign up page number five. It is create training sessions. So coaches can create personalized training sessions. They can name the session. They can choose the sport for the session. If their academy is related to multiple sports, they can add the fee structure and they can select the days during which the session is going to be held, uh, ranging from Sunday to Saturday. They can select the start time and end time. Below that, we have an add another training session, such as in case a coach wants to add a junior training level and a senior training level, so he can have two training sessions. Once he clicks on the add training session option, then he'll be prompted on the same page on a scrollable option. Next, we have the confirm identity option on the onboarding screen, in which the coach's images then image is prompted, and the coach ID is there, but then his sports which are mentioned, his email ID, phone number, and then we have the sessions which are related to the coach, such as badminton session given in the image right here, and then we have the fees and confirm identity option for the coach. That is it about the onboarding screens. Next, we go on to registering an event flow. First, we have the home screen. In the home screen, the coaches have an option to host your tournament or event, which is shown right there on the top of the screen. Uh, then we have two separate
तेरे
buttons,
थोड़ा सा
one
अंदर
for
हो जाएगा
coaches
भाई.
and one for players.
तेरा
That is
सिर्फ इधर का
registered.
वो नहीं आया
Registered
है,
is a
बस उधर आ
filter
रहा
which can be applied by players so that they can see the tournaments in which they are registered. Manage is an option for coaches in which coaches can manage the tournaments they have already hosted. Below it, we can see latest tournaments. That's a scrollable option. We have multiple tournaments listed there. A tournament consists of its date right on the left side, then a bookmark option, an image of the tournament, if it is related to badminton, then a badminton image or something like that. Then we have some details of the tournament, the impressions, as in how many people have visited the tournament, and then we have a register option for the players. And the home screen consists of five options. That is, we have the tournament section, we have a shop section, we have a training section in which uh, registered candidates can see their training session timings. We have the updates in which candidates can get their updates as to updates or notifications regarding their sessions or anything pertaining to that. And then we have a profile section right on the right side of the bottom bar. Next, we have registering a tournament. The procedure to register a tournament for players. Player can click on the tournament as seen on the left screen. If they click on the latest tournament, any of the latest tournament, they can register it. The details of the tournament are prompted on the top of the screen, such as the tournament name, the tournament details, a mail ID, the cash prize, registering price, or something like that. Then the players are prompted to enter their details. It is a scrollable option. So if we have considering mixed doubles, so we'll have a player one option and a player two option. Player one would be male, player two would be female. then the player can register through for the tournament. Next, we have the registered tournament screen. In registered tournament screen, players can see the tournaments under which they have registered. The details will be listed out briefly on the application page. Then the players have a view pass and a pending approval. So if a player, if a coach has accepted or approved the player's request, so they'll have the option to view their pass, and if it is still not approved, it is hung up on the pending approval option. So finally, we have the view pass option. After the view pass is clicked, the players can view the tournament passes, in which we'll have the player's image, the player details such as his mail ID, contact information, and everything else. And under which we can see the tournament under which he has registered, and we can see an option. We can see a text saying entry confirmed. So, and the player can also share his pass to any other person if he wants to. Finally, we have creating a tournament flow, the prototypes, paper prototypes for that. So this section is pertaining to the coaches for creating tournaments. So we have a three-step creation. Initially, we had proposed a three-step creation of the tournament. So the first would be a basic information screen in which the coach has to enter the address of the tournament, or they can again locate it on Google Maps. They have to select the sport. Then, if we continue, then we can see the text which says the deadline for the tournament, like the final day in which the person can register. We have the begin date, end date for the tournament. So the players can register into the tournament anytime during this time frame. Finally, we have create event 3, which is the final page of creating an event. So this is an optional page, kind of, in which the coaches can enter text or links or anything pertaining to the tournament which they would like to inform, maybe the rules and regulations of the tournament which they'd like to inform or send to the candidates via mail or through the app. So finally, after all this is done, the coaches can also edit their tournaments or events. We have an edit screen. So in this, coaches will be shown the tournaments which they have hosted, and the So below the registration ends in this time, coaches can see the event categories which they have placed under the tournament, such as men's double. Maybe they have another category of men's singles. So out of all the categories, the coaches can select a category and edit the tournament. The tournament description would be written there. And finally, under the need help section, they can see the tournament coordinators, if they want to edit the tournament coordinators or something like that. And this is a totally scrollable screen. So that is about the initial prototype that we had designed. Now, Kartike will be briefing you about the application that we have built.
Now I'll be explaining the UI design that is there, ठीक that we have developed on the Figma, in getting the inspiration from the paper design that we have developed. So I have prototyped some of the components. So I'll be showing the prototype first, then the design. So here's the prototype. So this is exactly like the paper design. So we have a join player option and we have a join as a coach option. And also, if you just want to explore or register for an event and you don't want to sign up in any coach, or you don't want any an analytics on you, then you can sign up as a guest and just register on tournaments or anything like that. So if you just go onto the coach sign up, or even if you go onto the player sign up, so first thing is this, that you come up with the login screen. So if you are registered one, then you can directly log in, or if you can go onto the register screen. So suppose you log in, suppose you register as a coach. So in this coach, okay, you will be asking the basic details, as in the name, email, contact number, and also an image for you. Okay, and then you can go on to the Register Academy. So this Register Academy is primarily focused upon the coach who is handling the academy. So you have to like enter all the details of your academy, where the address is located, and also you have to locate it on the Google Maps, and also on the top of it we have a system where, like, suppose there's an academy who is only primarily focused upon badminton, swimming, or anything like that. So they can select up like they can select multiple sports if they want to. And also we have a insert images option. So if you want to just showcase your academy, you can upload images of your academy. And also we have a small description, so just to have a brief intro on like if you want to show a player on how your academy is or how you want to describe it, you can enter it here. So upon completing that screen, you have to, like, suppose you selected badminton. Okay, you have to now, like, then you have to now specifically select whatever sports you want to conduct there, and what is the time that is going to be the allotted time for the particular day. So suppose you select badminton, you have to enter a batch name. Suppose it's a beginner batch, or it's an advanced batch, or it's an amateur batch, or what kind of a batch it is, and then you can enter the fees, and also you can enter the date and time. So suppose you click on this, and you have to enter the date and time what you want, and also you can click on this button. So it will basically again bring up with this screen. So you can select any other sports, or you want to suppose do something like this, that you want to have a beginner batch or you want to have an advanced batch directly separated. So you can directly do that into here only. And once you did do that, you have a confirmation details. So whatever details that you have entered so far in right now, you have to just confirm them that these are okay. And if any discrepancy is there, okay, you can just go back and edit them. And also like once you sign up, you will be getting the full app control. So in this app primarily, people can view their tournaments if there is any tournament that is being held in their own city. And also the coaches can organize the tournaments, and also they can check the listings that they have done. Like suppose you have organized a tournament and you just want to edit it, or you want to see what tournaments have been organized, or what to how many players have registered, so you can directly view it from here. And and then you have an option of hosting an event directly from the app itself. So suppose you go into the hosting, you have to just enter the basic details that is going to be there. Okay, and select the dates, and then what category you want, just like same as the one you are creating in the sessions. Okay, and if there is any additional description that you want to save. Okay, and then you have a student coordinator. So suppose you have a specific students who will be coordinating it, or you want the players to contact a specific student or something like that, then you can directly enter the details here. Okay, and then after the registration and after everything is completed, then you people can well then like you can have a thank you message or something like that, that can be sent through a mail or through update directly on here. So once you do this, your whole tournament details will be shown like this here. So this is the tournament detail, like the name, the location, the sports, the categories that are going to be there, who are the tournament coordinator, and if you have any query, you can directly ask here. So it will be raised directly on the on the tournament coordinator's devices. So once you do this, you can come back, and also we have a store page. So this store page is primarily focused towards the academy. So suppose there's an academy who is only giving the lessons for cricket. So they can directly give the links of the items that they want to be sold here, or if even if they want to sell the items here directly on their uh, own academy, they can even do that. So people can just view their catalog, whatever there is, and also they can view what is the status of their order. So far we have completed this much of prototype. I will continue with the design itself. So if you go into the design, I'll be explaining furthermore. So in this shop, we have also a wish listing option. We have product details where people can see directly the whole product and everything. And also on the top of it, we have a cart system. So whatever that is you added in the cart, you can directly view it at one place. And also you can directly do the payment right here. So the UI that you see for the payment here is actually the UI from the Stripe payment gateway. So once you place the order, you can track your order also. Take it just like any shopping platform. You have a order place option. Like you have a progressing bar which will be showing you what is the status of your product, yeah, that you have ordered. And also we have created things like updates. So suppose in the registration time, ठीक है, you register onto your tournament, but any player who registered on the tournament, he'll not be given a direct access to the tournament, because there'll be tournaments which will be only for the professionals, there will be tournaments which will be only for the beginners. So you want to have a segregation at that point. So at that point, coaches can directly approve or decline their request. So once they approve, then only we ask for the coach fees. Then only we ask for the tournament fees. So suppose I approve it here. So this is basically the update section where coaches will get the notification, and also players will also get the notification. Suppose any coach approves you, so you'll be getting a notification that your tournament is approved. You can view your pass. And same like this only, we have a profile section. We have the basic details in the profile section, that is edit profile, view subscriptions, privacy policy, terms and conditions. We have edit profile, that is completely same as a login screen. And then we have I'll show you the passes system also, that was explained in the paper prototype. So suppose you go into the save tournaments, or you go into the registered tournaments. So in the registered tournaments, as I explained earlier, that we have an approval system. So it will be showing you whether your whether your registration is approved or not. So once that is approved, you can view your pass. So in the viewing pass, it will be reflecting as like this. So this is just a basic scripts of the tournament, where it is going to be held, what is the name of the academy, and what type of registration did you do, like mixed double or men's double or anything like that. And also we have a system for attendance. इसको थोड़ा सा कट करेंगे, रुक जाओ. So we have a system for attendance and sessions. So in the sessions, you can view when your next session is going to be, when, at what time. And also on the coach side, this screen is specifically for the coach side. So in the coach side, you will be seeing what players will be coming at what time. So suppose you go into the Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So you'll be seeing the players will be coming at that time. So once they come in, their timestamp will be noted. So suppose Abhay Arora comes at 10:12, so their timestamp will be noted. And once they leave the academy, then also their timestamp will be noted, that is 11:05. So the coaches can directly in real time view what is exactly happening, and also they can see how many players are actually not coming. So they don't have to have a discussion between the teams that the players are coming or not. And also we have a feedback section. So in this feedback session, so if any player raises a query or anything, it will be shown onto your feedback section, and you can directly reply it from here only. So if any player is having any doubt, suppose he wants to go from beginner to advanced, so he'll be asking on how to do the improvements, on how to do his improvement in the gameplay, the coaches can directly reply it from here only. And this is just a basic screen that these are the players who have been who are registered onto this session particularly. And also you have a notification system. So suppose you click on the reminder fees, email will be sent, and also on the top of it notification would be sent on the players app that you have to pay the fees into the particular academy. So this much is a UI design that we have developed so far. So we have also started working on the implementation part that we have done through the Flutter. So in the implementation part, we have completed the onboarding, the authentication, and also the segregation between the academies and the coaches and everything. So I'll show you a brief intro of it. So this is the app that we have developed so far. Though suppose you go on to register as a coach, so you have to like on the first screen, that is the login screen, and then you can go into the register. So suppose I enter Kartike and I enter Patel, and then so this is the part where you have to register an academy. So suppose I just enter VIT Academy. and then I enter the address VIT Chennai, and I have to select the turn up the sports that I'll be doing. So I've selected and I'll just enter a small description. This is the best academy in Chennai. Once I do this, then the sports will be shown here. So I selected badminton as my sport. So the badminton option is being shown. So I have to enter the name of the batch. So suppose I select advanced batch, and fees is 300 rupees, 344 rupees. Okay. And now at the time of date selection, so suppose I click Monday, then I have to enter the time for Monday and the end time. And same goes for Tuesday, Wednesday. You have to do the same for everything, because there are times when every coach wants a different time for every day. So you can just directly select it from here, and then you can just add more sessions if you want, and also you can just press next button. So this will be shown right here, that whatever detail you have entered, and then you have a confirm identity that will be showing you whatever sessions that we have organized. So in this screen you will be having the manager listing. So in this you can directly manage your whatever tournaments that you have organized, and you can also view the tournaments that have been organized so far. So in this you can see this is a coach one man. Basically only one man can place. This was just a sample testing. See, so we have also integrated some very good features, like if I suppose click on call now, it will be redirecting you to the phone app, and you can directly press on the call button and call will be placed. And at the same time we have this create tournament. So in this you can enter the details of your tournament, and you can directly create the tournament from here itself. So this was in the development phase, so it is not very consistent with the design as we have developed in the UI. And okay, I think fees is supposed to be here, and prize money is going to be 599.
So, as you guys might have seen from the implementation shown by Kartike, this was basically the application we have built around the paper prototype designs that we had designed initially. So we had expanded our domains to not more than just creating and registering tournaments, but also adding a shopping section, as we can see in the UI implementation, the update section, and we had improved the profile section. So this app is basically in its development phase right now. We see a lot of potential in the app, and the application was also made by the demand of the coaches or the people we know already, and we have received a lot of positive feedback for the initial development model. So I think we'll be continuing with the app further, and we have elaborated sections such as creating a tournament. We have added more sections as in compared from the initial prototypes. So this was it about our application, Game Academy. So I hope you liked it. Thank you.